Many states and countries limit what you can legally name your children. Australian names can't be offensive or misleading, and if you live in Australia, you won't be able to name your kids any of these things. They also disallow names which are official titles, which is why Justice is included up there. Maybe that's also why RoboCop is eliminated. In some countries, like Denmark and Hungary, names have to be selected from a list of pre-approved names, but you can apply for approval for other names. Some countries, like Finland and Spain, don't allow you to use a name that's already been used by a sibling. Finland also disallows names primarily used by people of other sexes and only accepts patronymic surnames. Since 1993 in France, names deemed contrary to the interest of the child are disallowed. Before that, Napoleon Bonaparte had a list of names that were acceptable by decree. These here are a list of banned names in New Zealand. So you won't be able to name your kid Sex Fruit or Tallulah Does the Hula from Hawaii. And also no luck if you wanted to name your kid Mafia No Fear. Or HQ. UK doesn't have any laws specifically about naming, but names that have numbers, obscenities, or are impossible to pronounce are likely to be rejected. In Canada, naming laws vary from province to province, but in British Columbia, names will be rejected that might reasonably be expected to cause mistake or confusion or embarrassment to the child or another person, or are sought for improper purpose or are on any other ground objectionable. Different states in the US have different limitations, and most of them are there for government practicality. Like some states limit the number of characters you can use in a name, or disallow symbols or pictograms because of software limitations used for record keeping. And a few states ban obscenities, and a few states like Kentucky have no naming laws at all. Most courts find that naming laws go against the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment and the Free Speech Clause of the First Amendment.